Let's send things over to meteorologist Faith Cobra. Faith, a lot of rain in Hawaii.
Yeah, hopefully we can cash in on some of that here in Central Texas, but we're not quite seeing that. Here's a look at those warnings as they're waking up another morning of still dealing with those dangerous conditions. Still seeing active flash flood warnings over in Hawaii, and that is going to continue this morning. They're still going to deal with that cleanup, though, of course, as that island continues to see that historic flooding take place. We're not going to see any rain now, nor within the next 7 days in Texas. So, unfortunately, we will not be able to cash in on any type of historical rain, not even the lowest measurable rain. The entire Lone Star State is looking quite dry over these next 7 days. Throughout your forecast today, we will have increased clouds as humidity picks up. So, it's going to be a little bit more muggy today. Temperature-wise, we should top out near about the low 70s by lunchtime. Most of us should reach the mid 80s by this afternoon. Lots of sunshine. We may even get a little bit more sunshine into the later half of today as that stationary boundary, which is parked right over us right now as we speak, it's going to continue to shift a little bit further towards the east. And as that shifts, it's going to take away those clouds too. So into the overnight hours, things will get fairly calm, fairly quiet. We'll see those 60s by midnight and those winds still out of the south. So wake up tomorrow morning with yet again another chance of some humidity and even some more patchy fog, especially for areas that are further south, closer towards the Brazos Valley. Winds not going to gust as strong today. We'll only see those gusts near about 10-15 miles per hour. It's not going to be a breezy day at all, but as we get into Thursday, winds will pick up. That is when we're watching for those gusts to be possibly near about 25-30 miles per hour. So that is going to allow for that fire danger risk to be back on the board. That is because the pressure gradient is going to tighten up ahead of our next cold front actually arriving for us about Friday evening, Friday afternoon, and that's going to lead us with temperatures on the decline into Saturday. But like I said, it is going to bring in some stronger winds into Thursday, so that's why we'll see a more elevated risk for fire danger, high peaking into very high in between about Gatesville and Killeen. Temperature wise, warm trend remains. We'll be flirting with near 90 degrees tomorrow, 87 on Friday just before that front arrives towards the back end of the day. As we get into Saturday though, we will see a temperature change, mid 70s for your Saturday afternoon, but you know what? Enjoy it because as many things, nothing good lasts forever. We get into Sunday. There goes Palm Sunday, and look at how those temperatures back on the rise, just like that. About a 10 degrees difference within the next 24 hours over the weekend. If you celebrate this Sunday, make sure you have your Sunday's best on. Great weather in the forecast to do so. Really, as we're ending off March, our next base rain chances aren't going to come until we get into the new month of April, and as we're heading into your Easter holiday forecast, you know, those April showers bring May flowers. But until then, enjoy a dry spell as we're ending off the last couple of days of March.